Hey guys, good morning. How you doing? Uh, Time for me to. Oopsie, not this. Sorry, this. Time for me to wake up with some tactics to warm up for my match today. So let's go there. Let's start with the Puzzle Rush, which I should be able to improve yesterday's result. Not very hard. Okay, let's go. Let's see if I'm not very asleep. Now that's. Oh, I have no sound because I can't. I want to hear this. Okay, now my voice should be louder too. Um, I'm white, guys. I'm white again. Okay, so far not so difficult. Check there, check. Yeah. Okay. It's the same idea. This is free. Checkmate. Very beautiful checkmate. Same idea. What's the material? Oh, yeah. I was going to take on f4 to take the bishop, but it was obviously not good. Checkmate in 2, Pepe, checkmate in 2. Take, first here. First here. Okay, never mind. This is better than bishop e3 first, right? Hello, MH. Good morning. I'm white here. Okay. What's going on? Or this to block the bishop, and then push this. What am I missing here? Oh, I'm missing the final fork. Check there. Or this. Yeah, this is simple. Was simpler than expected. I think this is better. Yeah. This. Yeah. Oh, it's pinned. What about this? Oh, maybe just with the knight. My turn. I don't know. This should win. 6 seconds. Roar. Rook b1? Rook a1, rook c1? No, that didn't work. Rook b1, rook a1. No stress, but are you up for another game later on? Another game? Oof. I don't know, I'm gonna do the 5 tactics that I have now. And then I probably will leave because I have to prepare myself for the over the board match that I have today. So I'm not sure if I have time for another game. I'm curious about this one. Just rook f1, maybe. Rook f1, rook a1, rook b8, yeah. Rook f1, and if rook a1. Oh, I cannot do moves here. Okay, and if rook a1, rook b8. Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's do the tactics. Let's do the tactics. So what's the time? Maybe if I finish before 1 hour the tactics, I can play again. Okay. Now let me fix the view. It's almost perfect. Almost. Because the board is big. Let me resize this. It will end fast anyways. 1 second, like this. And now I'm going to crop like this, bottom like this, right like this, and make it bigger like that. Okay, roar. Let's start. Rook f5. So in this position, we're a pawn down, and our king is... both kings are in trouble. Queen e7 check is very logical. Hey, Clash Kid. The problem is our king is also very exposed, so at some point, if I play Queen e7 and I stop checking, at some point there's Queen f2, Rook g5 ideas, Rook g4. So Queen e7 check, king probably has to defend the rook, basically because the 2 legal moves that to defend the rook. Okay, Queen e7, let's say King d5, Rook a d1 check. And if Rook d4, Queen e6 is checkmate. So nice animal. I can't quite see if it's a cat or a small dog. It is Fito. Fito, say hi. 1 second. I'm gonna wake him up. Fito, say hi. Say hi to the people. Fito wants to sleep. He's a dog, of course. And I think we have a command for this. Yeah. Okay. So queen e7 check, if king d5, rook a1 check, and then rook d4 is a blunder, so either king c6 allowing queen d7 check, or king c4, no, both of them, king c6 and king c4, we win the rook and trade queens. So basically, after queen e7 check, he can't go king d5. So he must go king d4. It doesn't look right anyway, because again, rook a1 check. Okay, that's the only trick. Queen e7 check, king d4, rook a1 check, king c3, so that he avoids the queen trade. And if queen takes e4, for example, he might have rook g5 and we resign. So that's the trick. That is the trick. Hello, logical fallacy. I'm not angry. Am I? So queen e7 check, king d4. And the trick is, if rook a1 check, king c3, queen takes e4, we lose. So how to improve that line? Queen e7 check, king d4. Should I find a different move than rook a1 there? Oh, maybe just rook takes e4 first. Rook takes e4 check first. He has to take with the queen, only legal move. Then rook a1 check, and we win the queen, right? Yep. Okay, that was too easy. That was too easy, but I don't mind having easy problems to begin with. So here rook takes e4 is better than rook a1. Yeah. Can I show the lines? I think if I click here in analysis board, it will load a different page, and hopefully you can see the board. I never know with chess.com if the board is gonna appear in the same place, and of course it's not. Okay, let's just do my webcam a little bit smaller, and let me stop the engine. So there are two legal moves. King d5 is obviously losing to rook a1 check, and three legal moves, and the three of them lose. Two of them, king c4 and king c6, lose a rook with a queen trade. So, and rook d4 allows this checkmate. So yeah, basically king d4 was forced. And here it was important to take here first, because even though this seems strong because we're winning this rook, after king c3 we cannot take it. Very clever by black. This black wins this position. We're checkmated. Therefore, we had to take here first, and the puzzle stopped there, but of course the only logical move is queen takes rook, and then rook a1, rook d1 check would follow, and the queen is lost. There's no way to save the queen. Cool, 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 cool. Let's go to the next puzzle. Okay, we have very interesting endgame. So g6. Okay, this position we're 2 pawns up for a piece. But that bishop on h3 is not helping right now, although it's preventing our d7 pawn from promoting. G6 seems like the first move I would consider. We also have a knight. I'm not sure if we can use it anyhow, because his king has decent squares, especially king c6. So let's start with g6. g6 threatens basically g7, g8. Not easy to stop, because bishop f5 doesn't work, right? Okay, mh. g6, bishop f5, g7, bishop h7, d7. So g6, bishop f5 is not a defense. If he takes on g6, we go f7. I don't see how black is stopping our pawns. If he takes on g6 after f7, maybe he has a fork. Knight e5, pawn takes e5. Or king c6 first. No, but it's not in time. I don't see how black stops this. Wouldn't be surprised if knight f2 is the first move, since g6, knight e5, knight e7, knight f6. Yeah, but if knight e5, I take the knight. Ah, knight f2 for white. But g6, knight e5, I take the knight. And again, the bishop and the king are one tempo down to try and stop both pawns. Okay, he's four squares away from promoting that b pawn, so I don't know. Ah, maybe he has ideas of knight b4 and check. Oh, wait, look at that. Look at that sexy idea that black has. g6, knight b4, g7 or g takes f7, doesn't matter. Knight c6 check, only legal move king a8, and then bishop c8, and we cannot stop being checkmated. Ooh. Okay, that's black's idea. Black is going to play knight b4, knight c6 check, and bishop c8 with checkmate. Now the puzzle makes sense, because otherwise it would be so easy. Well, knight f2 definitely stops that idea. So knight f2 is one idea. We have other ideas, like knight e3 or knight c3 intending a check on d5. Okay, g6 is going to be winning the moment we can achieve it. So, and it is very winning. So yeah, knight f2, and if knight takes f2, g6, and he will be a tempo down if he tries the same, like knight back to d3, g7, knight b4, we promote, knight c6 checking a8, and our queen is stopping bishop c8, and also threatening to go queen e8 and d7. Yeah. So knight f2 would defend against that idea. We will be in time to promote and stop the threat. And he has no perpetual. I mean, like knight f2, knight b4, we take the bishop, knight c6 check, king a8, and then g6, and yeah, we're promoting. So knight f2, cool. Cool. It seems to work, but not for the most obvious reason. Okay, let's see. What is he trying to do? He's trying to take on f6. So I guess we have to take on f7. Oh, wait. He's still trying to take on f6 and have a fork on d7. So we go d7 first, and then we take on f7. Okay, this was a sexy puzzle. I liked it. It was tricky. Wow, the rating of the puzzle is 3100, guys. 3100. Ooh. Too much, I would say. Hey, Bobby. Oh, this might be the highest rated puzzle I've ever solved. I mean, it was tricky, but not so much. And we spent 5 minutes. Yeah, it wasn't that much. Okay, let's go to analysis and show the lines because they were beautiful. Good morning, Bobby. How are you doing? Fine. Okay. I'm also fine. I'm relaxed. I just woke up. Do I come too late for the tactics? We just solved the second one, and let me show the lines because this was a funny one. So I have three more to go. Okay, so G6 seems to work because there's no 95, and did I stop Stockfish? Yes. So in general, black has no way to stop the pawns. Like this, for example. Just frozen. Okay. Oh, oof, this is too laggy. Okay, and there's no way to stop the pawn. And with the knight, there's no way to access to e5 or c5 because that would even be check. So yeah, apparently there's no way to stop the pawns after g6, but there's this tricky idea. Knight b4, g7 or g takes f7, it doesn't matter. Let's say to avoid a fork on d7, let's say we go g7. Although there would be no such a fork. Okay, never mind. Knight c6 check, only legal move king a8, and then bishop c8, and no matter that we're promoting to a queen because bishop b7 checkmate is unavoidable. So that was what we had to stop. How long did it take you to get to 2700 rating? I can also only do 5 tactics per day and progress is so slow. Yeah, progress is so slow with 5 per day, but I like it because I like to spend like 1 hour in doing the tactics. I like to spend all of my time, and then the 5 per day limit works fine too as a boundary. How long? I think I started back on chess.com in January, if I remember correctly, so it's 2 months ago. And by that point, probably my rating was like around 2000 or 1900. I don't know if I can see it in my history, in my profile. So it didn't take much, but I do them more or less daily. The first month I did every day, and now I do like every 2 or 3 days. The thing with chess.com is if you spend time to solve the puzzle, and that's what I want to do. I value solving more than doing it fast. So I generally solve them, and if you solve them, it's always going up your rating. There's no way. I mean, it's hard to go down unless you fail, of course. Hey, Odskill. And even the trickiest puzzles like this one, it's clear once you calculate and see the options and you see the trick, the puzzle is clear. While, for example, in Lichess, the hard puzzles like from 2400 on, they're not so easy. Like you have to assess complicated positions and assess that that's winning. It's not so easy. These are very tactical. They're very, very, very simple, I think. All right. So to avoid that, well, what I like about Lichess puzzles, Bobby, is that okay, maybe you don't practice tactical or not just tactical skills like here in chess.com. They're maybe more to the point of tactics, but in Lichess they come from real positions, and I love that because That's what real games are about, and it allows me to practice what I do every over-the-board classical chess game, which is calculating stuff and trying to assess positions that many times are not so obvious. So yeah, they're different. They're just, you practice different aspects of the game, and I like both. So we started with knight f2 because now after g6, if black tries the same, black is one tempo down because we're already protecting c8, so there's no bishop c8 here. And of course we threaten queen e8 followed by d7. It's totally winning. Or even queen takes f7 because bishop c8 would still not, I mean, as long as we defend b7. But this was interesting. Black tried a final trick with knight e4, and now neither g7 nor g takes f7 wins. That was funny. Of course, g7 knight takes f6 stops all of our pawns. That's simple. But g takes f7, knight takes f6, stopping this pawn, and also with this fork stopping the other. And no matter if we move the king, knight e7 will follow next move, and our pawns are stopped. So knight e4, good try, and therefore the only way to win here is to play first d7, and then g takes f7. And now there's no a fork on d7. There's no fork. That was cool, cool puzzle. Okay, that was the second one. Let's continue. But yeah, also the rating. I think it's very overrated, chess.com puzzles compared to Lichess. It was a study, I guess. Yeah, they're very study-like. Chess.com endgames puzzles are very study-like, and I like that. I have to be honest, I really like that. Okay, rook e7. So, we're a little bit down on material here. But okay, queen is 6, king e8. No, queen f5. Queen f5 wins on the spot, right? Queen f5, king d8, however. Okay, we have, of course, I'm trying to checkmate the guy. Oh, also rook takes e7. Look at that. Rook takes e7 is easier. Rook takes e7. If bishop takes, I have checkmate in 2. And if not, I have checkmate in 2 too. So it's rook takes e7. But okay, this I'm assuming this is an easy one. It's a checkmate in 3. So I'm assuming the rating of this puzzle is not so high. But yeah, rook takes e7 is checkmate in 3. Yeah, of course we have to checkmate because we're down to bishops. Our rook is hanging on c1 with checkmate. So the puzzle is very easy because we have to check basically. So rook takes e7, queen e6, or queen f5 only moves that make sense. And once you see rook takes e7, yeah, it's checkmate everywhere. But I don't know. What's the rating of the puzzle? Let's see. 2700. Why is so overrated? The rating of the puzzle is even higher than my rating. Wasn't this like the easiest puzzle we've done in a lot of time? Tricky? How is tricky? How is this tricky? I mean, maybe people play without thinking. If you do it fast, yeah, I guess. Yeah, in Puzzle Rush, maybe. Yeah. Okay, let me stop. It's a checkmate in 3. But okay, that was a mouse leap, but we can see the line. Of course, here the problem is king d8 because king e8 is checkmate, but king d8, and the problem here is the other is king e8 because king d8 is checkmate, but king e8. But we're 2 pieces down, and this is hanging with checkmate, so it's not like a complex puzzle where you can find a lot of different moves. It's either this check or this check or this check. So it's not a lot to calculate. Like it took 2 minutes, I think. And I spent basically 1 minute complaining about the puzzle. So okay. Yeah, exactly 2 minutes. Okay, let's continue. Queen takes d5, bishop takes c3 check, and we win the queen. What? The best. This is what I don't like of chess.com. Like, if my rating is 2700, why do they give me this puzzle? Oh no, I spent 12 seconds and the target time was 7 seconds. Terrible, terrible. Still +1 rating. Yes. That's why chess.com is overrated. They shouldn't give me rating for solving this puzzle in more than 2 seconds. So you take any 2700 player in the world, they do a tactic like this in a chess game. Do you think they deserve a +1 rating? No, they don't. Okay, last puzzle, guys. Last puzzle. Let's hope it's interesting. King h3. Ooh, that king is in trouble. Trouble, bubble. So queen h1 seems really strong. Queen h1, king g3, queen h2, checkmate. No, why me? Why me? Another 800 puzzle. 26. What? 2630. What? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? What the? What is this, guys? People go rook d2 and take the queen. No. Hey, how you doing, Gizbold? Good morning. Rook d2, you say? Maybe. But still, I mean, it's still 2600. A checkmate in 2. What? And look at this, the tags this puzzle has. It's been tagged with mate in 2, okay, but then it's tagged with passed pawns and rooks on the 7th. Okay, rook on the 7th I can take, but passed pawns, that's the most important thing in this position, of course, the passed pawns. Can you see the pass rate of the puzzle? Oh, let me see, where can I see that? Oh, no, it's empty. You can see that, right? It's empty. Or maybe it's because I'm not premium, I don't know. I cannot see the pass rate nor the attempts. Attempts are empty too. Tags are automatic, made by bots. Oh, okay. But I can suggest tags according to this selector I have here that you cannot see. Okay. If there is no pass rate, maybe it's a new puzzle, so it still has to find his rating. Maybe, but 2600. So okay, so maybe let's say only this puzzle was only shown to one person before me, and he failed, and he had a big rating, like 2600, something like that. I don't know which is the starting rating of a puzzle. I thought it was like 800. Like every time I find an easy puzzle, it tends to be 800, so I assume this is like a starting rating. But I don't know. I mean, even Rook G2 is winning, of course, but yeah. But this is winning. I mean, I wouldn't. I know Chess.com would give this as a mistake, while Lichess would just stop the puzzle here because there's more than one winning move. But oopsie. Yeah, even this is winning. Like, I mean, yeah. And for example, I tend not to criticize my students when they don't find the best move, but they find a good move. Like, I wouldn't be too harsh to a student of mine that plays Rook G2 here, because I mean, it's winning anyway. And I really encourage people to torture their opponents, so it's good, Rook G2. Okay, it felt like I need more. I would have played Rook HF8. Okay, Morphy style. Morphy would be proud of that move. Yeah, let me stop it. Go on Chess Tempo. Rar. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go on Chess Tempo to get some real puzzles. Let's go there. Let's go to Chess Tempo. Change the title for a bit. If a student plays Rook G2, he might have seen a mating 11, so you never know. Yeah. I mean, I would ask him, and if he tells me, no, I saw Queen H2 mate, but I wanted to torture my opponent, then I would applaud him. Yeah, like, okay, that's the attitude. That's right. Tactics on chess. If a student misses mating 1, yeah. If he says no, I missed mating 1, then okay, I might complain. But if he says no, I saw, but I wanted to torture, then that's good. That's good. What kind of teacher am I? Okay. So problemas. Entrenamiento. It's been a while since I don't enter here. Táctica. Yeah. Let me pick the problem set. A higher one. Let's start with this. And now I'm gonna fix the layout somehow. So give me a second. So left, right, top, bottom. You really need the left part? Well, it's the timer there, so let's keep it. Let's keep the left part. And the right part too. Why not? Okay. Let's do like this. I hope the board is having a good size. Okay. King e6. What's the time again? Okay, it's good. So we're white here. That king is in trouble on e6. It seems so. Queen g8 check seems promising. Queen g8, because if king d7, queen f7 seems killing. Yeah, because we have a trick on e6. Like, for example, queen g8, king d7, queen f7, king d8, let's say, queen e7, king c8, and there queen e6. That's key. Queen e6, because if king b8, there's queen g8, and if king d8, if bishop d7, queen g8 also, and if king d8, then bishop e7, I think. Then king e8, then bishop d6, and that's going to be checkmate. So after queen g8, he can't go to d7, therefore king d4 only move. And then how do we win? Oh, or king f6. Wait. Queen g8, king f6, bishop d4 seems strong, but maybe there's something better. Where do I start? Do I start with king d4, with king e5, or king f6? I said king d4 previously instead of king e5. Okay, queen g8, king f6. Let's start with that. I see a checkmate on f5, coordinating with the bishop, so queen f8 seems to lead to checkmate. Queen f8, next move is queen f5. It would be checkmate if he goes to the e file, so after queen f8 he has to go to g6 or g5, and queen f5 anyway, king goes to g7, so queen g6, king g6, yeah, queen f8, king g6, queen f5, king g7, bishop d4, bishop d4, king g8, queen g6, king f8, e, and bishop c5, yeah, and that's checkmate. So king f6 leads to checkmate too, after queen g8. So queen g8, king e5. Hello, Miss Keck. Did you upload endgames from 0 to hero yet? Nope, sorry. I had a very rough week. I had a very rough week, but yeah, I'm so sorry. And also, yeah, I couldn't even stream endgames this week. But I have it planned, I have to say. So let me tell you how my weekend is going to go. I have it planned for tomorrow. Today I'm doing tactics now. I will have an over-the-board match very far away from here, so I need to go on a trip with my team to this remote place in Galicia, and we're gonna play there. Then we're gonna be back very late in the day, and then I have a Crazy House League match tonight, yes, and then I hope to have some rest, and tomorrow in the morning I'm gonna work on the endgames. Tomorrow in the afternoon I have an over-the-board tournament that two of my students are playing, so I'm gonna go watch. And then I have a birthday party of Lee, our follower and friend Lee. So a full weekend. But yeah, thankfully I have nothing from work like last weekend. So I hope to work on the endgames thing tomorrow, so that on Monday I can share with you. The problem is on Monday at the time I usually do the endgames stream, I have a class. I have a new student, so I will move the stream. Maybe I do it earlier, or maybe I do another day in the week. I still didn't decide, but I will announce on the Discord, and probably decide tomorrow. I'll probably decide tomorrow. Queen g8, king e5, queen g5. Queen g5, says Bobby. I was thinking queen g7 to be funny, keeping him the option to go king d5. I guess it's mate. So queen g5. Oh yeah, queen g5 because we go to f5 anyway, like in the other line. Yeah. Yeah, good point. So let's say queen g8, king e5, queen g5. King has to go to e4. Oh no, it's checkmate. It's checkmate both ways. Yeah. It's the easiest. From all the lines we saw, it's the easiest. The king e5 one. Okay, cool. He goes for this one. So I thought here queen f7. And here I thought... I have a couple of thoughts. Now I'm thinking bishop e7. But I thought queen e7, queen e6 here, bishop here, bishop here. Ooh, bishop d6 check is a good... But yeah, this is quicker, isn't it? No, it's the same. Is there a difference? It's the same like this, right? Check, check, checkmate. Check. Oh, this is quicker. Bishop d5. Yeah. It's mate in 2, not in 3. Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. And I think now we can explore the lines. Queen g8, by the way, only move that wins. Yeah, and instead of king d7, yeah, king e5 is the easiest. It's checkmate next move. Queen f5, checkmate next move. Doesn't matter if he goes up or down. The bishop coordinates perfectly with the queen. And then there was the king f6 line. And then I thought queen f8. And yeah, the line is here, queen f8. And then I thought king g6, because if king g5 then it's easier, and if king e5 again this is checkmate, and if king e6 again this is checkmate, and if king g5 this is check and checkmate. So I thought king g6, but it's still gonna be checkmate. Check, he can't go here because of bishop f8 checkmate, so he goes here, and here I thought queen g5, I think. Didn't I think queen g5? No, what did I think here? Oh, bishop d4, yeah, I remember now. Yeah, bishop d4. And here queen h5 is mate, at least. So here, check, only move, and checkmate. Yeah, bishop d4, queen g6, bishop d5, you said. Yeah. I forget sometimes what I say. Sometimes that happens in games. When I was younger, I had a lot of problems going over the same lines over and over. Like I was calculating in a position and yeah, I go over a line, okay, that wins. So let's go over another line, let's go over another line. And then I was like, oh, and the first line, that how was it? And then I go over it again. And of course that's a problem when you play chess. And it's not like I improved a lot in remembering everything, but I improved a lot in remembering my conclusions over the lines. So now what usually happens to me is I go over one line, I solve it, and I trust the outcome. I decide, I trust my assessment, and then it's easier for me to remember. Oh yeah, if king f6, I know I'm winning. Like in the starting position. If king f6, I solved, I was winning there, and then I don't go over it again. So I improved in that. I don't go over the lines again. But probably if my opponent plays king f6, I need to calculate it again because I don't remember everything. Happens to me often as well. I see an idea and realize it's bad, then a couple of moves later I forget about it and go for the bad idea. Yeah, oof, that's even worse. Okay, next puzzle. Yeah, but what sometimes happens is that when I'm exploring another line, sometimes it happens. I discover a new idea in the position, and then I say, "Ooh, maybe I should reassess some of the lines I already calculated because I didn't think of this idea, and maybe it was possible also in those other lines." And then I do need to go over them again. What is your rating on chess tempo? Can't see it. Good point. Where can I see it? Oh, it's here. It's here, I think. It says bullet 2035, normal 1933, theory 1836, and practice 1827. But to be honest, I don't use chess tempo. I use it, but I use only custom problem sets. I think my rating is unaffected with those, but I'm not sure. Bullet? Yeah, it says bullet. Oh, maybe it's because I sometimes play here because now he has this online playing thing. So I'm not sure if this rating refers. Okay, let me try to see my profile or something. How can I see that? My stats, summary, leave side. Yeah. Stats. Yeah, it is related. This 1933 is related to puzzles. I'm sure about that. And bullet is referred to problems too. So it's like a bullet mode. Estadísticas en táctica en modo relámpago. It's like bullet mode, tactics, stats. I don't even know what that is. Okay, I guess if I go back here, it will not show the same puzzle now. So even though Bobby says something that is probably related to the position, I'm sorry, but I'm thankful I didn't see. Oh yeah, I can continue the problem. Okay, cool. So you said bishop f, rook f is the idea. Bishop f5, rook takes f5. Well, yeah, the knight is hanging and the bishop is hanging, so bishop f5, rook takes f5. Is there any other move besides bishop takes f5 here? I mean, pawn takes bishop will threaten our queen, so I think bishop f5 is the only move that makes sense. I have no checks. I have no strong checkmate threat. So I have to take on f5. Material is equal. Like I cannot play g5, for example. Material is equal. He just takes the bishop. So yeah, first move has to be this. And let's continue from here. Hey Yuba, thanks for the follow. Hope you like the stream. So now that rook, we might be able to take it or not, but our knight is hanging too. So if we take it, I'm assuming bishop e4. Yeah, bishop e4 is a little bit annoying, but maybe we survive there. Do we survive? Where to put the queen anyway? Oh, bishop e4, g5, bishop takes queen. No, I don't think we survive there. Maybe queen d6. No, the knight is hanging again. So knight h6, knight e3. Why just took a bishop? We have to do something strong. Knight takes h2 doesn't work. g5, no. He takes the knight. Wow, this is complicated. I don't see anything. Maybe some rook to e8. He takes the knight. No, he doesn't. Maybe some rook to e8 here. He trades on e8 and takes my knight. I have nothing. After he takes the knight, g6 is not gonna work. So okay, queen takes rook, bishop e4. Let's see that again. Is there any way we can survive there? Because I don't see any other idea. Doesn't look right. We are a piece down for 2 pawns. So if we save the knight, we are a piece down for 2 pawns. No. I don't see a good threat we can do with our knight. 95 doesn't look right. 93. G5 did not work. G5, he takes the knight, I guess. And then H5, is that your point? One second, I need to answer my teammate. I would play 93 and hope for the best. Yeah. I would probably do the same. Yeah, bishop f5 was forced, so okay, 1 second. Okay. I'm going to tell my teammate where to pick me in 2 hours, 2.5 hours from now. So I should probably get going because I still need to have lunch, cook, walk. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be finishing, guys. So 93, yeah, 93 and hope for the best. The only other logical, queen takes f5 and g5. No, but queen takes f5, bishop e4, g5. I thought about that. And then he takes the queen and then he takes the knight. He takes the queen, we take the queen, he takes the knight. And okay, your point is we have rook for 2 pieces. Shouldn't be enough. Shouldn't be enough. Because then we have double pawns. We have a pawn and a rook for 2 pieces. Are there drawing passes on chess tempo? Because that seems like equal to me. Best case scenario, I mean, he has 2 pieces. Best case scenario seems equal to me. And he has bishop e6 check, he has rook e7. Doesn't look right. Unless we, if our king was already on h8, then we would have rook g8 at the end of the line. Do we have something at the end of the line? Because he has to take the knight, so it's our turn. and we can play either f5 or h5 or king h8, but the bishop has squares. We can play c3. I don't see anything for us at the end of the line. Don't listen to me. Maybe rook f e8, rook takes g4, and queen e3. Queen e3? What? Queen e7, you mean? Or queen d3? Yeah, the problem with rook e8 is he takes it and then takes on g4 and... Queen takes e8. Ah, queen takes e8. So rook e8 takes, check. And then what? Yeah. Yeah, not so great. Also, I'm thinking he has bishop d5 check too. Like rook e8, bishop d5 check. He has that sort of move too. Not sure if it's good or bad for white, but seems interesting too. I want to take the rook. I really want, but it seems terrible. So let's go over knight e3 or knight h6 again. We're already threatening a rook. So the rook has to move. Let's say knight e3, rook h5. Knight takes e2. Yeah. I don't see it. And knight h6, rook has plenty of moves. It would be nice to find something after queen f5, bishop e4. Oh, knight e5. Or even knight takes h2, but knight e5 after bishop e4. What about that? That's a stunning move. Knight to e5 defends the queen and threatens queen g4 check. Yes. Cool. Cool. That was a sexy move, 95. Hey, John John, what the fork? Yeah, what the fork, exactly. Good. Well put, well put. And yeah, we're up on material and we defended against the threat. Now this is not possible because, well, it's possible, but we just trade queens. And against any other move, I will trade queens. Or just play knight f3 and trade bishop for knight. Yeah. Funny. 1900 puzzle. Funny the difference, yes, between this and chess.com. Do you see the toolset in the top left of the board? Yes. That's what I was looking for a while ago. This toolset? Ooh. A lot of stuff here. Oh, those are the buttons. Okay, and blue is right, or something. Oh, I like this better. Cool. Funny. Okay, let's do one more, guys. One more. Final one. You remember me wanting to mute it, right? To mute. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, it's here? Is it here? Sonidos del tablero. Yeah. Sounds, board sounds. I'm laughing at the translation. The translation to Spanish is terrible. It's probably done with an automated translator, because on and off, that on is not properly translated. They translate it as a preposition, like on the table. En. This is terrible Spanish. Okay, give me a second. I want to have this in English now. How strong is your opponent today in the league game? I'm not sure who am I gonna play against, because you never know in advance. It depends on the 4 players they pick to play. But if I play against the strongest player on their team, I think it's 2100 or something like that. And I'm the strongest in my team, so I'm gonna play in board 1. So I will probably face a 2100 or a 2000 or a 1900, something around that, depending on the lineup. Okay, how do I pick my language? How do I pick my language here? Otros. Cuenta. Objetivos. Jugando. Adivinar, jugar, entrenadores, motores, jugar, tablero, programa. I am the strongest player in my team too, and the weakest. A good team. Do you know where language is selected in this website? Oh yeah, I see it now. Here, there's a combo box up there. Deutsch, English, Francais, Italiano, Netherlands, Polski, Portuguese, Ruski. We can practice a Russian. Translate this page. No. Francais. Do you want Francais, Bobby? Look at that. In Russian, it's it's a bit longer, the text. Okay, Francais. Let's go with Francais. And let's do one more, because in 15 minutes I should start cooking. The only language you know? Francais? Okay. Sélection de l'ensemble. I don't know French. But, I mean, I can't remember French. Go Danish. There's no Danish here. Ooh, terrible. There's no Danish, John. I'm sorry. There's Svenska and Turkish, but no Danish. Okay, débuter. Allez. Now I should say the name of the stuff in French, but I'm not gonna. So Queen F2. Bunches tempo. Yeah, right. I don't like the board now. Hey, Becky's moving and storage. Thanks for the follow. Hope you like the stream. Oh, I like this one. Annulé? Really? What? Were those buttons the other way around in French? Okay, never mind. Queen d5, next puzzle. Yeah, taking the bishop. Why not? Taking the rook also. Yeah, queen takes d5 seems interesting, because our rook is defended on b3. So we have right now we are an exchange down. So if we take the piece, we're gonna have 2 pieces for the rook. For this hardened, heartless company, belongings in storage was a piece of cake, like taking candy from a baby, hardly worth losing any sleep over. Okay. So rook takes e3, bishop takes c4 is a problem. Knight takes e3, bishop takes b3 is a problem. Queen takes d5. I don't see a problem. Taking the rook, his bishop takes back, right? Yeah. Unless we have something strong there, after rook takes e3, bishop takes c4, like rook e2, that could be strong. He has pawn takes pawn also, a bit annoying. Rook b2, rar, rook b2. That's also interesting. So yeah, the thing is, the obvious materialistic approach, queen takes d5, we might have some issues with that a pawn, like queen takes d5, rook takes b3, knight takes b3, a6, and yeah, we have two knights for the rook, but look at that. Look at that pawn on a6. What are our knights doing on b3 and c4? Yeah. It's really dangerous. It's really dangerous. So I guess that's the trick. I guess that's what is not easy about this puzzle. By the way, knight takes b3 hits rook, so I might be talking stupid things. Queen takes d5, rook takes b3, knight takes b3. If a6, I have time to take on a1, so he has to go, and I'm hitting the pawn on a5 several times. So okay, that line doesn't work for white. So queen takes d5, a6 immediately maybe. Then we have time to take the rook on e3. So maybe just queen takes d5, guys. Queen takes d5, rook takes b3, knight takes b3. If a6, I take on a1, a7, I have a8 protected. Go queen d5, we'll see after. Well, but I mean, we have other options, right? We have I don't know what are the other options, but only move that wins material. Yeah, but maybe we have moves that win more than material, like rook b2 or rook takes e3. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything good besides queen takes d5, but I like to solve the whole puzzle before I make the first move. It's like what I would do over the board. That's what I want to practice, especially in days like today. So queen takes d5, rook takes b3 doesn't seem to be good for white. So but it's the only move on the other hand, because if rook e to e1, for example, we just take on a5. John, in that line, rook b2, f takes e5, queen d5, there's queen f6 check, and at least it seems a draw to me. Yeah, well, the e8 is protected, so maybe it's not a draw. Rook takes rook, bishop c4, and e takes f4 is also playable. But rook takes rook... What if he takes first on e5? No. Oh, bishop c4, he takes f4. Okay, yeah, you have point. I can take on f4 first also. That's another alternative to queen takes d5. E takes f4. Yeah, there's a fork on c2, but rook takes rook, bishop c4. Yeah, but the fork, we cannot use it. Queen d5 is the easy win. Yeah, I think from all we saw, queen takes d5 seems easier. Yeah, it is playable, of course. Okay, I start to feel a little bit of time pressure. so I'm gonna go queen takes d5 and okay. Queen takes e5 est un bon coup, mais le premier choix, mais pas le premier choix de l'ordinateur. Vous n'avez pas perdu de points et pouvez continuer à chercher. Ok. Terrible. So e takes f4 first makes also a point. And after rook takes b3, knight takes b3. If bishop c4, we take on a1. That seems very drawish. That translates to queen b4 with rook b1 threats next pass. Queen b4. Whoa, Jean-Jean, not a stupid move. Queen b4 is not a stupid move. I guess he just takes on b3. So if we're going to be funny, we might try queen a3. Although it's very stupid. But we might have some idea like that in some line. For example, nope. No, not there any, nope. Also not there. Okay, that idea doesn't work in any lines. Pepelu can do this. I don't think I can at the moment. Okay, rook takes rook. Bishop takes c4. Pawn takes f4. a6. 92 check. Yeah, I don't like it. Pawn takes f4 first. Rook takes rook. Knight takes b3. I've already said that is drawish after bishop takes e4, and it's even worse if he saves the rook, I guess. So. Knight c2 immediately. Yeah. Poof. Okay, what options do we have besides queen takes e5? Rook takes rook is forcing, right? He has to take the knight. There's no other move, because if pawn takes e5, queen takes e5, and then we have strong discover checks. So yeah, knight takes rook takes e3 forces bishop takes c4. Let's take it from there. Then I don't want to take on f4, but I might need to. Rook takes e3, bishop takes c4. I think I'm gonna try that line because I really need to go. I failed. Boo. Look at that, John. Rook b2 is the solution. Uh-huh. Yeah, we didn't think enough about this move. Um, Rook b2 wins the tempo to take the rook with the knight then. So yeah, it's not so difficult to think of. Yeah. So the engine goes bishop takes c4, which is hey, thanks for the follow. Yeah, now if the queen moves, we just take, and there's no bishop going to take a rook on b3. So look at that, rook b2. Show the line with f takes e5. Here, f takes e5. Queen takes e5. Ah, okay. We were saying this, but after this, there's no checks. So still too nice for the rook. How is it better? We allowed a check for nothing. Weird. Yeah, maybe this is not the way to go, but we're threatening that rook, and that rook doesn't have a lot of squares, and we're threatening queen g2 mate. So I take, this is the only move, and we have a fork at least. So it's going to be a piece up for us. Still, I'm really concerned about this a-pawn. For example, check. Let's go there. Check. Oh, that's mate. What am I saying? No. Actually, that's mate. We're winning there. Okay, so after this check, he can still try. No, he cannot try that. It's checkmate everywhere. Yeah, so queen f6 is not helping. Therefore, this is completely busted for white. If he keeps g2 defended, we take this rook for free, and he can't take because he has to defend g2, but also this knight attacks g2, so rook takes g2 is a threat. Yeah, I think you should usually be able to solve this puzzle. Yeah, Miss Cake, I know. I think I just over pushed it this morning, so I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna have lunch, I'm gonna have a walk with Vito and relax a little before the trip. Thanks guys. I'm gonna be streaming tonight because I have the Crazy House League match also. Vito is mega tired. Yeah, he's taking his rest now to be in good shape for for walking in an hour. What time is your over the board game? It is in, so exactly in 2 hours from now. We go on the trip. They pick me. The trip is gonna be like 1 hour and 20 minutes, and then half an hour later we're playing. So it's 5 p.m. Spanish time, 5 p.m. Central European time. Oh, same time zone. Perfect. Who are you playing? No, not again. I need to go. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to say that tonight at, I think it's, yeah, at 2 a.m. Central European time, 2 a.m. I have the match of the Crazy House League that starts this week, and I'll be streaming that those two games. They will be two games, Crazy House, one white, one black. 7+7 is the time control, so I'm really excited for that. I don't know if I'm gonna have brain damage, but by that time of the day. But yeah, I'll be streaming at that time. And see you later if you're around. And it will be a walk in the park. I don't know. Okay, thanks guys. Have a good weekend. See you later. Bye bye.